What's up all you wonderful cosplayers and prop masters? So I finally did it. I built a cosplay for John Marston, kind of his default outfit. So I'm gonna break this down piece by piece and show you what I did to make it as close as possible to the character in the game. So first of all, we have the vest. I went to Walmart and found a denim jacket. I removed the sleeves very strategically with a pair of scissors. In addition to that, I have given it some wear and tear. You'll see a bunch of different holes on it, scratches, things like that, including this nice little stitched up seam here, which I just used a kind of a thick leather thread. I've tried to fade the vest. His in the game is a lot more faded, so that's something I'm actively working on. And underneath the vest here is just a button-up off-white shirt. I found this in the ladies department at Walmart. It can be used as a neckerchief or as a mask or as something to cover up the hair. It's very versatile, but in this case, we just use it as John Marston's neckerchief. Another very necessary accessory for folks in the Old West are suspenders. I found these suspenders at a thrift store. They have a nice black leather braid to them. They look very authentic, very period. These pants were just a pair of gray jeans. I had looked in a lot of places for trousers that were pinstriped just the right way and the right color and all that. I had a lot of trouble finding them, plus I'm impatient. Given that, I had to improvise, which you'll find that the majority of my cosplays are cosplays on a budget. I will go to thrift stores, jump into dumpsters, and scavenge the wasteland till I find the pieces I need. That goes for my props too. Gray jeans. I took a Sharpie marker and a straight line and I pinstriped it myself. Another thing that I will do to a basic pair of jeans or trousers is I will remove the belt loops and, as you can see here, the back pockets. I just unstitch them and pull them off. And that's about it as far as the main clothing elements. So, for the accessories. I got this hat at a party store at a mall. And what I have done is, of course, I've added a belt. This is just a piece of belt. These are actually O-rings, rubber O-rings. Here is a wig that I have also been using for years because I do not have the opportunity to grow my hair out. So this wig works just fine. And because of the customizability of the characters on the game, really, if I just wanted to be John Marston with short hair, no big deal. These are the gloves that I was able to rustle up at my local hardware store. They work. John Marston's satchel. I had an ugly leather vest that I bought a long time ago at a thrift store, knowing someday I would use that leather for something. But I have cut out a square piece, folded it together, and I used this leather thread to stitch it together on both sides. I took a wood dowel, cut little pieces out, kind of shaped them, took some channel lock pliers, crunched them, gave them this cool little texture here, and I just tied it in with some thread. And so really, it functions as a satchel. I've got it full of plastic bags or something. The straps are made from a couple of small belts. This is one color and style of belt, this is one color and style of another, but they're about the same width, so guess what? Bam, they are one strap now. These boots are the same boots I've been rocking for the John Marston builds that I have had in the past. They're not real cowboy boots, clearly. They have zippers, and they are too short, but it's just a freaking costume. So it works. This belt rig is one that I have recently built. It's made of scraps and whatever I could find. The main body of the holster here is from the very same vest that I fashioned the satchel out of. The leather I used for this sheath is also from that same ugly leather vest. I managed to make it the shape of the knife and stitch it together with more of that leather thread. The knife is very basic, very simple. It's a piece of poplar that I just carved. What I have here is a Denix brand replica pistol, your basic Colt single action army. It does have the functions of a real one, but it cannot actually fire real bullets. The barrel is solid on the inside. I don't believe the hammer would actually reach the primer on a bullet, but it does. It's very realistic, and as you can see, fits right in the holster like a glove. I have built a new rifle. It is an 1873 Lancaster lever action rifle. It is completely made out of wood except for a couple pieces of hardware here. These are wood dowels. I just drilled out the front there, added little bits of metal for the different parts of the rifle. And I also put a sling on here. Now that I have broken it all down for you, let's put it back together and see it in action. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, share the video, and sound off in the comments and tell me what other characters you think I should cosplay, and also what other props from the game that I could build. Thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoy it. And as always, be inspired.